What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, everybody? So we are back. We are back for another What It Is video. Let's just get right to it. First of all, I hope everybody has had a good week. I'm so glad that I'm off tomorrow because a bitch is tired. All right. I'm going ahead and get this out of here because I don't feel like doing 3 videos on my day off because I'm gonna be asleep most of the day. I've been working overtime for the past 2 weeks or so, okay? And a bitch is tired, all right? And I only got one day off and I'm back to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I'm off Tuesday and then I work Wednesday and Thursday and I'm off until January 2nd after that, bitch. It's hell. I can't wait for that mini vacation. But it is what it is. Let's just get into this video and the stuff that's been happening. So first of all, let's just send our condolences out to the family of Penny Marshall. If you don't know who Penny Marshall is, she played in Laverne and Shirley, okay, back in the day. And she's a director, she's an actress. If you ever seen the movie A League of Their Own, listen, let me tell you something. They play the movie so much, okay? The movie has been playing again so much for the past couple of weeks or so before she even passed away. On the Ovation channel, on different other channels. I freaking love that movie. That movie is my childhood with Madonna, Rosie O'Donnell. What's her name? What's her name? Not Glenn Close. Not Glenn Close. God damn it, bitch. I can't remember her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about who played Dottie. Okay. I just love the movie, all right? And I did not know that Penny Marshall was the one who directed the movie. That was her movie, okay? But she winds up passing away a couple of days ago. She was 75 years old and basically had complications with diabetes. And people are really being taken out by this disease. And I don't know if people understand the seriousness of diabetes. Okay, that is, people make jokes about it, the sugars and shit like that. But in reality, that is a very, very scary and dangerous disease to have. Okay, you can lose limbs, you can lose eyesight. You saw on Love and Hip Hop New York, Mano's girlfriend Maggie, her brother lost his eyesight and he's paralyzed. The boy can't walk. That's why he's in a wheelchair. That's why they need to take care of him because he's having complications with diabetes. And, Rich with his diabetes, we can, sometimes we make jokes, but it's really a serious disease. And I just hope that, especially in the African American community, a lot of people don't like to go to the goddamn doctor and don't like to, follow what they need to do to get themselves together. I hope we take our health more serious. Speaking of that, speaking of health, let's just go into this whole situation with Remy Ma. First of all, congratulations to her. She had her baby a couple of days ago, the golden child, as they like to say, little girl. And the baby is fine. And Papoose, we know, was overjoyed. Everybody's overjoyed that the baby is here. The baby is healthy. They couldn't wait. They, of course, called it the golden child. And everything was going good until all of a sudden, I think it was yesterday, that they said they had to rush Remy Ma to the hospital because she was having excessive bleeding. And it was an emergency to the point that they had to have surgery, emergency surgery, right then and there. She recently put up a post today saying that she's okay, she's back at home, she's resting, the baby is fine, and, thanking everybody for their love and support. But I'm so glad that she listened to her body and she didn't just put it off and say, oh, it'll stop, it'll stop, it'll stop, and went back to the doctor and they caught it in time enough that her life was saved. Because there is another case going on, and I remember speaking on this when this first happened, and it's being brought up again because a lawsuit is in the, in the process of going on, and which is warranted, and it's giving more light and shedding more of the difficulties that especially African American women go through when they give birth. Okay, the higher risk that we have giving birth and carrying children, and the lack of medical care that we get sometimes compared to other people. Judge Hatchett, her daughter-in-law had gave birth to her grandchild, and She was fine at first, but she was complaining that something was not right. She was saying something was not right. I think she had a C-section or something of the such. Either way, she was bleeding internally. And she knew that something wasn't right, and she kept on trying to talk to the doctors. They were not really saying anything. They were not really, they was like putting it off or whatever until the lady bled out, basically. She died. She died from massive blood loss. And, I'm just glad that Remy Ma was able to get her situation fixed, and Judge Hash in my prayers with her family, because that's a lawsuit if I ever did hear one, and it could have been totally avoided. That woman could have still been here. And speaking more so on about health and stuff, let's just get into the mental health aspect of things. So we have Pete Davidson, who, is a cast member off of Saturday Night Live, and he's now formerly the ex-fiance of Ariana Grande, okay? And ever since they broke up, he said a couple of things and haven't said anything else, and then he tried to say some respectful things about her. But of course, when you are a big person like Ariana Grande and these stan groups, these fan groups, they can be ruthless, and they don't want nobody to hurt their faves, even though the faves don't know them, and they're not doing anything for them, not paying their bills, not putting clothes on their backs, not putting a roof over their head. But hey, don't talk shit about them. You know what I'm saying? Or we will do something about you. We will be negative to you. We will make you want to harm yourself. We will make you do all this stuff. We see it over and over again. And this is a guy, they did the same thing to him, okay? And other people was joining in as well, and making fun of how he look and making fun of who he is and all this other stuff, knowing that he's put out in the past that he's dealing with mental illness, and he's also have other things going on. And he put out a post basically saying that he didn't want to be on the earth no more. It was almost like a suicide note, or forewarning that if you don't hear from me, it's because of this, because of that, and I took care of it myself. And people all of a sudden wanted to become concerned for him and want people to stop being this way and being that way and being more concerned and nice to people. You had a lot of celebrities wanted to speak out, and you had a lot of more people on the internet that wanted to speak out. And I'm sitting here just looking at it like, it's good that y'all speaking out, but some of the same people, and I'm talking about the regular everyday folks, y'all was the main ones that was probably saying some shit. Y'all was just talking shit about the dude, but now all of a sudden, because he said that he might kill himself, now you want to be like, oh, we so concerned for Pete, and let's pray for Pete and all this stuff. No, be consistent in your shit, okay? You shouldn't be talking bad about nobody like that in the first place, all right? You don't know what these celebrities are going through, and they're just fucking people just like us with more money. That's it. That's fucking it, okay? So calm down on that shit, because you won't want nobody doing that to you, okay? I did hear that Ariana Grande allegedly tried to go up there and see him, and he turned her away, whatever. And what kind of threw me off with his whole thing was when he put out the thing, praising Kanye West about, speaking up for people with mental illnesses. This is a man who dissed Kanye West and made fun of him for his little crazy, or I wouldn't say crazy, his out there tweets and rants or whatever when he was off his meds too. So I was concerned about that. And then you got Ariana, who did come out and say, you got these two grown men going at each other. She was about to release a new song. Could y'all just stop and let the girls come in and do this? And then Kanye added her and said, don't be weaponizing mental health, and no, don't use me or whatever for promo and clout and shit like that to promote a song or whatever. Made that girl apologize. I wouldn't apologize for shit, because y'all was being childish. All of a sudden now, you say you have mental illness, then you say you was misdiagnosed, then you say you have mental illness again, and that you're off your meds, and you've been off your meds for 6 months because you're trying to record this album or whatever. Then you want to call people out and talk about mental illness, but this is the same mental illness that you claim that you don't have, and this is the same mental illness that you do have, but you don't take your meds all the time, okay? You playing Russian roulette with your mental health, and you're weaponizing it yourself. And it's like, who are you to come out and say some shit like that, Kanye? But whatever. Ariana better than me, because I wouldn't apologize for shit. I said what I said, okay? moving on from that, congratulations are in order to, Joe Budden and Sin Santana at his recent taping for his podcast. He got up and he was like, you said you want to be with me and all this stuff and whoop de whoop. And it got to this one point when he was like, prove it to me. I said, bitch, prove it to me. The way he said that shit, the bird in me came out for a quick second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Prove it to you. Sin, get your ass up there and prove it to you. This the dick that you was trying to get that he was lacking, okay? You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to them. I saw it coming, and they're a cute couple. Joe, he gets on my nerves sometimes, but after seeing him on Love and Hip Hop this season, you can see the change from when he was first on there and, till now. But he's just a grumpy old man, and he ain't even old. Y'all had to get my ass together and tell me that nigga ain't that old. He 38 or something like that, okay? I had no idea he was that young. The motherfucker just looked like he damn near 50 or whatever, but he looked like a mature 50. I ain't gonna say sexy. Let me just put it out there. Because y'all know it's some old ass daddies out here that look really fine as shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I was just like, you know what? Do you, boo? Do you? Moving on from that, let's just get into, since we talking more so about Love and Hip Hop, Juelz Santana. Juelz Santana just got sentenced to 27 months in jail. Now, if you've been looking at Love and Hip Hop, New York, let me see my phone. Lord Jesus, I have not gotten outside of that pause. Outside of that whole text message thing alert that we got from the president, a while ago, I have not been getting nothing this whole campaign season from anybody texting my phone talking about call this or vote for this person or whatever. Why just get a free message talking about some crime is getting worse in every neighborhood. Read the top mayoral candidate Paul Vallis plan to reduce crime and to protect your rights at W. Bitch, I'm not gonna click on nothing. Okay, stop it. Don't send this shit to my phone. They so good to be a free message because I would have been like, you're not finna get me. You're not about to get me. Okay, don't do that. Moving on from that, back to what we were saying. Like, who told you to use my number, bitch? All these apps and stuff be making me paranoid and shit now. Okay, I was looking at Unfriended. I probably told y'all this before in a video, but I watched that movie Unfriended, the Dark Web, the second one. And yeah, ever since then I've been putting like I got taping shit over my camera when I'm not recording or nothing like that because bitch, you're not finna get me. You're not finna be recording me. I feel like the government be doing these apps and shit, especially certain types of apps, after looking at Empire and shit like that, they can really do that, and that has been happening. Some people have been getting in trouble, taking information from their users and selling it off and using it for other things and shit like that. Bitch, you're not finna get me, okay? I don't have that many apps on my phone that I don't use, and I know how to turn them bitches off so that you won't, when they be like, bitch, we need this to track your location. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't, okay? Skip. Moving on from there, let's get back to Juelz Santana. Juelz got sentenced to 27 months in prison or jail, whatever, for having the gun in his luggage at the airport. And we've seen this play out in the past couple of episodes of Love and Hip Hop New York this season. And, he said he was high as hell to the point that he didn't even know there was a gun in his luggage. And he found out when we found out on the blogs and stuff and in the news. And so he was faced with either having to spend 47 to 57 months in prison if he take it to trial, or to take a plea for 27 to 37 months. And so he took that plea, and they gave him 27 months in jail. That's like 2 years and a month, 3 months or whatever. And so, you know, it is what it is. At this point in time, there's no, I didn't do it and it ain't my fault. You did the crime. You have to do the time. And this should be a wake up call to get his life together, okay? He want to say, it ain't about the drugs. That's not what I'm going to jail for. It is about the drugs because you being high led to you having that gun and led to you getting this time and being away from your family, okay? So hopefully this is a lesson learned. Go in there and talk to him in DC and tell him what's up and let him teach you some shit. Moving on from that, What else is going on that I wanted to talk about for Fortnite? So let me just tell y'all this. I'm not with the Fortnite craze, okay? What you won't do is get me, all right? Somebody suggested a game to me once before, and I've been playing that game ever since. It was like damn near like Candy Crush, okay? When Candy Crush first came out, bitch, I didn't get the hype until I started playing that shit, and I couldn't stop playing that shit, and I had to force myself to stop playing that shit, bitch. And somebody else told me to play another game, bitch. I downloaded that shit and I've been playing it forever, okay? Forever. Like it's on my old phone. I won't get rid of my old phone because I'm so high in the levels that bitch I can't start over and I'm not finna fuck it up if it don't transfer to the new phone right. No. I just, so I know how addictive these games can be. But Fortnite is one of those games that's out there. Everybody doing the dances and everything from it, and what's been happening now is that there are lawsuits being raised against Fortnite because they're saying that you're taking dances that you know aren't yours and you're not giving credit to who created them. I know the guy Millie, whatever his name is, the one who came up with the Millie Rock dance. He's suing, and also the recent one that I saw was suing was Alfonso. What's his name? Alfonso Rivers. I never could pronounce it. Carlton from Will Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He's suing for the Carlton dance, okay? Because you're not giving credit. And I don't know if they necessarily have a case because I don't know if they actually went and trademarked and patented and copyrighted their dance moves and stuff like that. Because you can copyright and you can trademark any and everything. We'll speak on that trademark and stuff in a second with Disney, okay? You can do that. And people will have to pay you to use your stuff, okay? But see, if they would have went on ahead and did shit like that, if they would have known that it was gonna become as popular as they could make money off of anybody who want to commercialize their shit, all right? But sometimes we don't think that far because we don't think that it's gonna hit like that, and we think that people just gonna get credit. Sometimes people don't want money from shit; they just want the credit, okay? And I feel as though that's what they is. They want the credit. And now that it's so fucking popular, you are, using my name without even giving me the credit, bitch. Let me know. That's like when like when these blogs and shit be taking y'all stuff, taking our tweets and our videos that we be seeing and that we record, that we be putting up, and then they put it on their shit without giving you credit. Bitch, all we want is credit. Give us a little shout out or some shit like that, okay? You can't do that with everybody because you can sue. Yeah, everybody can sue for every reason. And we already know that Fortnite did not come up with the Millie Rock dance. We know that they did not come up with the Carlton dance, but how do y'all feel? Do you think they have a right? Do you think they have a case to do that? Um I just feel like give everybody the props that they deserve. You know you didn't come up with this, but it's such a wide known thing, so it's like do they really have a right to do it? Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. Do y'all into the Fortnite shit? I don't get the hype, but and like I said, I refuse to download it. I refuse to start playing it because I'll be that bitch that say, bitch, I don't get the hype. And as soon as I download that shit to see what the fuck is going on, I ain't going to be able to stop it. So, I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole today. Okay. Moving on from that, Disney and the trademarking. There's this guy, this African guy, I forget which country. Is it Mozambique? Or somewhere else? I think it begins with an M. Either way, he's got this petition going up, basically calling Disney colonizers and all this stuff because after the Lion King came out like 25, 24 years ago or whatever, listen, bitch, I can't wait I don't care. Hold on. I ain't gonna say I don't care. I don't care, bitch, because I can't wait. I'm still going to see the Lion King, okay? But this is kind of fucked up. I'm going to say this story is kind of fucked up, and I feel like it's a little bit late in the game, but it is kind of fucked up because I had no idea that when the rise in the jungle. Okay, stop it, okay? Bitch, I am so mad still that they will not have Be Prepared. That was the best fucking scene in the Lion King outside of Mufasa died, okay? They both touched me in different type of ways. Moving on from that, okay, How the fuck is it that Disney is able to trademark a fucking saying that's been around for decades, for millennia, a Swahili saying, okay? Hakuna Matata. That is a Swahili saying, and this guy, he has a petition going out that has over 50,000 people signing it that's trying to get it revoked or whatever, because Disney has trademarked Hakuna Matata. And I said, how do you do that? How do you come through and trademark somebody else's shit? That's just like somebody coming through and trademarking your name or trademarking something that's so common, trying to, get coins off of it. No, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right to the people. Now, if that's, I can see the upset, why you'd be upset. And I just don't think it's right. I really don't. Especially if it's a saying that's been going on. It means, come on, it means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Bitch, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Disney. You gave us some good shit, but bitch, you going a little bit too far. But I don't think he gonna it ain't gonna stop him. It ain't gonna get revoked. I think it's a little bit too late. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Moving on from that, Janet. So my girl Janet Jackson, she finally getting her just dues, okay? These past couple of years or so, Janet has been on the road, okay? She has been on the road, snatching up these awards and all this stuff. She's getting her flowers while she's here. I am loving the respect that y'all are finally giving my bitch again, okay? After Les Moonves or whatever the fuck his name is, he done got dropped from CBS. They said, bitch, you ain't getting no severance package. I said, oh, that's the first time I heard some shit like that. Because every time they do something fucked up and they hire up or whatever and they got a contract and all that stuff, they got to honor their contract and they lead them and get them a whole bunch of millions of dollars and shit to leave. They said, bitch, we ain't giving you shit. I said, well, damn. But anyway, so she was a little, she coming through and they all of a sudden now, for the past few years or so, we've been trying to get Janet Jackson to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame along, so she can be alongside her brothers and all that stuff, the Jacksons, the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson and all that stuff. And so now, finally, this year, they went on ahead and said, bitch, we're going to induct her in 2019 Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I am proud of her. And of course, we have to have somebody that want to bring out a salty ass story to put, to rain on her parade a little bit, because this new story came out saying that she and Randy, her brother, the youngest brother, well, the second youngest, third youngest, the youngest, okay, because it was Marlon, Michael, then Randy. Yeah, the youngest brother. Okay, I have to. It's so many goddamn Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? And let's not count the grandkids and the great grandkids. It's just a lot of them. Okay, a lot of them, bitch. I know the holidays be fucking them up sometimes. Did I forget you? Oh shit, I thought, but no. They're like close, and I don't know if he's her manager or whatever he's doing with her. Either way, he was named in the lawsuit against Janet and him, from a former tour manager that did her State of the World tour, and basically saying that he was brought on for the whole entire tour, and he was supposed to get paid $25,000 a month. Okay. And he didn't get paid for the last year or so into the tour. Okay, so he's suing for that $300,000, probably some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And at this point in time, if he has the receipts and if he can prove that stuff, and if y'all know y'all didn't pay that man, I'm here for the lawsuit to happen. I mean, that's my girl, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And you wrong. Okay, if you withholding his pay, did he do something? Did he violate the contract or whatever that was had or something that we don't know? But either way, pay that man his money, okay? And get this shit straightened away. Okay. And so at this point, just do what you gotta do, because Janet, you don't need no more legal shit on you, all right? We don't ever hear no money shit like this on your ass. So go ahead and pay that shit. I'm pretty sure it's like $2 to you. Give it to him and let him shut the fuck up, okay? And don't ever do it again. Just know never to fuck with him no more, okay? Moving on from that. Now, if he got some shit that he did fight that shit, bitch, okay? You got your receipts, fight that shit. But if you know you wrong, give that man his goddamn money. Moving on from that, don't let that motherfucker try to dim your shine, bitch. Moving on from that, what else? Talking about a motherfucker trying to dim a bitch shine. You niggas getting on my goddamn nerves with this Cardi being Offset shit. Okay? Who would have thought? Who would have thought that something like this will blow up to so big as it is now? Okay? Y'all couldn't stand the fact that motherfucker together, but now all of a sudden these niggas coming out just caping so hard for this relationship and wanting Cardi to get back with him and all this shit. You got the goddamn stepdaddy coming out talking about basically blaming Cardi for making the shit public. They in a public ass relationship, okay? Everybody knows everything that was going on in their life. Cardi B has been a public figure since she's been on Instagram, okay? Since before the fame. She was Insta famous first, okay? So therefore, she lives her life in the public. The relationship been public. Him cheating been public, okay? People gonna find out, and people would eventually find out that they got both divorced. So why are you blaming her? Okay, why don't you sit your motherfucking son down and explain to him why he needs to keep his dick in his pants and how he lost a good woman potentially? Because at this point in time, I would not be surprised if Cardi goes back with that motherfucker. We just seen the video of her put up talking how much she missed the dick. Okay, and this shit was funny, but I was like, you ain't being funny. You being truthful, and you really thinking about going back and hitting him off. Because I hear that some people. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Some of y'all who's been in relationships, whether you've been married or long relationships and y'all had a breakup or you've gotten divorced, especially if you married and you got divorced, and if it was an amicable thing and you really wasn't that much drama, before you officially made it, official that you get a divorce and that divorce came through, was y'all going back fucking with each other, like having sex with each other, before y'all decide, and y'all knew that y'all weren't getting back together? Put it down in the comment. A bitch is nosy, because I want to know. Because I think shit like that happens all the time. Where these couples be getting divorced and they still fucking each other, but they still getting divorced. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, who knows? I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if she go back to that nigga. But for the daddy to come out saying that shit, and then you talking about you not here for her putting the business out on social media, but then you proceed in that same post to put your family business out on social fucking media. Like, it don't make sense, okay? It don't make sense. If you gonna be and say one thing, and call somebody out for doing something, don't go and do the same thing yourself. Don't contradict yourself, okay? And that's all that he was doing. But niggas need to teach niggas how to be men, okay? Y'all say black women, you say women can't teach a man to be a man. Y'all need to be around to fucking teach a man to be a goddamn man and a respectable gentleman, okay? But motherfuckers still need to take responsibility for their own actions as well. So I ain't gonna put that all on one person. But the big fuck up thing that happened, you had the gang putting out a post, okay? I mean, pleading, putting out these thesis statements. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You got all these men just saying shit, and then you have Offset. You have all motherfucking Set coming up on stage. This disturbed me so much. Coming up on stage while Cardi was headlining the Rolling Louds tour, festival, whatever. And I believe she was the first female who ever was a headlining act. Okay, this is a historic thing. And you come through and you crash her set, bringing on $15,000 worth of flower arrangements to say take me back, okay? And you get up there, you talking. This is after he did that video. Hey yo, I just want to say that I don't want much for my birthday. Really, the only thing that I want for my birthday is for my wife to come back to me. I fucked up and, I did a whole bunch of shit. I'm sorry that I put you through this stuff. I fucked up and all this shit. Woody woo. And that's all I want. I just want you to come back. I just want you to come back. Then when you get on the stage, you was like, I just want you to take me back, bruh. I said, bitch, who the fuck is bruh? That's your goddamn woman. Who the fuck is bruh? That was your woman. Who the fuck is bruh? Bitch, they probably still fucking around. Let me stop. But anyway, At this point, I was just like, you don't do shit like that. And everybody was getting upset with Cardi team and all this stuff, even though I feel like they should have been a little bit more on top of it. But it wasn't later on that I found out Rolling Loud allegedly had posted and deleted a tweet basically saying that something was gonna happen during Cardi's set and they were happy and giddy about it. And when people found out what happened, they deleted the tweet because of the backlash, okay? So they knew what was gonna happen. And I felt like they the ones that set her up and let that man come up there and crash her set like that. She was pissed. She was pissed. And then she put out a post saying don't dog her baby daddy because that was her baby daddy. And I get saying that because she trying to keep the peace, but I felt it was manipulative. It wasn't nothing cute about that. You doing this shit publicly so she would look like the fool for saying no to you. Okay, that's what it feels like, you know. And all these people caping and saying, oh, that was cute. No, that wasn't cute. Okay? You won't want no nigga coming up on your job. Your job. You as a regular person, you can get fired for motherfuckers doing shit like that to you. Okay? Like, put it in perspective. Okay? Take that celebrity and shit away and take and see if it's the same person, like a regular everyday person that you try to fuck with. All right? It's not cute at all. And I'm just not here for it. But like I said, I would not be surprised to see in a couple of months' time or so that Cardi B and Offset are back together, or at least they saying they working on shit. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Love is. Let me get my feelings together for a second. Because what I can't stand is when people do fuck shit and y'all just, you cannot be in this world of celebridom, okay? This world of celebridom in this time period and think that you can get away with the bullshit that you do. Motherfuckers are going literally getting on Twitter and filtering through years old tweets, okay, and trying to find anything that they can to take your ass down, okay? So it's best for you to just spill your bones out of your closet, spill them skeletons, okay? Before somebody else do it for you, and then it affects everything and everyone around you in the most humiliating public way. Okay, I say this because this is what happened with Love Is. If you don't know what Love is a show that was on OWN. Okay, if you have not gotten the OWN channel, y'all need to get the OWN channel because they have some of the good shows. Greenleaf, Queen Sugar. They had Welcome to Sweetie Pies. They had a lot of they had the Chad and Michelle. I stopped watching because they're not together. So what's the point? I literally, as soon as she said that they not together, I did not watch no other episode. I couldn't do it because I'm like, this lie because they not together no more. But moving on from that, Love Is basically was sort of like a telling of how Salam, is it Salam? That's how you say his name? And Myra Brackekill, the creators of Black Lightning. They're behind Black Lightning that's on now. They did Girlfriends and things like that. How they came together and their love story began and things of that such. And so it's such a good movie. And Nasir, he got on my goddamn nerves. I thought he was going to be a good dude. He's one of them dudes that you root for, but you know it's fucked up in the same time, you know? And I said, well, damn, that's truth to life, huh, Celine? Huh, Celine? So allegedly, after Love Is come off, right when the show was on, and I think it was like halfway through the season, an accusation came out against them saying that they stole the script. This woman, excuse me, she came out and she said that she's gonna sue them because they stole her script. Okay, Love Is was actually hers. All right, and I said, oh, there's some big words that you putting out there. Then the show goes off. We don't really hear nothing else from it. The show goes off. They get renewed for a second season. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody else that was watching, we was hyped and shit. Then all of a sudden, these accusations of sexual harassment, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and everything comes out from the same woman who said that the show was hers at first. The idea of that show was hers, okay? Said that she was Salam's side chick for the past 10 years or so. And he used to piss in her mouth, make her do a whole bunch of fucked up shit, talk to her fucked up, beat her ass, and all this other sexual shit. It was disgusting. It was very fucking graphic, okay? And First of all, because somebody said what I'm trying to figure out is how you a side chick for 10 years and you allowing a nigga to put his hands on you and do all this stuff. Abuse is abuse. And it's that psychological shit, okay? Maybe that's what she used to. Maybe he was telling her some shit like, bitch, I'm gonna leave my wife and I'm gonna be with you. And she like, bitch, I'd rather put up with this shit than go somewhere else. I don't understand it because it would never be me. Like you said, you a side chick. You ain't even a main chick and you putting up with this abuse. Girl, please, okay? But if these accusations are fucking true, it's disgusting as hell. And I understand why they did what they did. They canceled the whole show. Canceled the show because of allegedly because of the accusations that's come out, the lawsuits that's come out against him doing this sexual violence and stuff like that. And it's just ridiculous because at the end of the day, it's not just about them as a couple that, lost the show. It's about all the people that's around them, the people that worked on set, the people who built the set, the grips, the consultants, the PAs, and, the directors and the producers and the writers and the actors and all that. All these people who make the show function, they lost their job as well. But they was paid for the shit. They was paid for season 2. Okay, I seen that report come out recently, said they got paid for their shit. But that's fucked up. Okay. I'm upset that the show had to be canceled, but at the same time, we got to give the same energy that we give when these other shows get canceled that are from, white folks. Mostly white folks, predominantly white folks, and their shows get canceled because they do some fucked up shit. We got to get the same energy. Okay. Now, I really hope that this woman is not lying. And I really feel as though she 9 and 10, she probably not lying and they got some proof or whatever. Because I don't see nobody just canceling a show like this without any edge of a proof, okay? And I mean they canceled the whole thing. And I'm really upset. I'm really upset that, you know, people are still allowing themselves to get in these type of situations. And like I said, it's not just you that's going to be suffering the consequences. It's everybody else around you and involved and working with you. Okay, you are affecting the lives of a lot of people, futures and presents. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. That was a lie. When I heard that, bitch, I was devastated. I was devastated. I was devastated, but I was not shocked. Okay, it's a difference. I was devastated because I was mad at the whole thing. I was not shocked because I heard the allegations and I just knew that something else might be coming. And there it is, bitch. Sometimes you just know shit. Moving on from that, the last goddamn thing that I want to speak about, bitch. 90 Day Fiance. Okay, so I told y'all I watched on time the first 3 episodes. Okay, but I kind of fell off. I ain't gonna lie. I had stopped watching for a minute because it was just everything in a mama was coming on. I just couldn't keep up. So now that we are on a break from the primetime TV being on a regular schedule and shit like that, I can catch up. And I've been catching up for the past couple of days, okay? So I'm about to be on episode 7. Bitch. Olga and Steven, they need to get their shit together. He got control issues. He got anger problems. And when he said he come from a family that got anger problems, the way that he was talking to that girl when she was coming out the hospital, the baby, she just had it. This is where I'm at, okay? Y'all probably a little further along. But mama just had a C-section and you are over here hollering at her to hurry and get her shit on so you can get up out that hospital. How rude, okay? How fucking rude can you be? I just really wasn't here for it, Who else on this show? Jay and Ashley, baby, when he was there in that that supermarket and seeing all them white folks and they was staring at him. I think he was the only black person that was there, okay? And he was like, why white people always looking at black people as bad? I said, girl, that's the $1 trillion question. That's the $1 trillion question, okay? They can't even answer the shit for you. I just said, get out of there while you can. It's like the fucking movie Get Out. I want him to get out. And when he was in that barbershop and he told them people that he was about to get married and he was only 20 years old and he said, if I could just stayed up in this country with my girl and not get married to her, that's the only way that I would have did it that way. But unfortunately, that's not how it's going to go. And I was looking at him. I was like, oh, because at first the way that they made it seem on the previews was like he was saying that if he didn't have to get married to Ashley, he wouldn't get married to Ashley to stay in the United States, okay? But no, he said he'll stay they'll be girlfriend and boyfriend. They just wouldn't be married or whatever. He just kick it with her. But that friend or ex-friend or whoever, Natalie, she's a bitch, okay? She wants that relationship destroyed, and I feel like she just jealous as shit. Your friend has already said she don't give a fuck if that boy cheated on her in Jamaica or not, okay? If she did, she said Jesus can come down himself and tell her and show her the proof. She will not leave that boy, okay? So at this point, I'm like, why you keep on bringing it up? They at his little surprise party and you taking him outside and talking about it, okay? Like, girl, get the fuck on, okay? Who else on this show? Asuelo and Kalani. First of all, this whole story disturbs me because Asuelo has had a child with somebody who is not proud of their heritage or whose family is not proud of their heritage. Kalani's father basically said she did not want them with anybody of their culture. He wanted them with white people, okay? Because white people work hard, they this, that, that, their culture is lazy and all this other stuff. I said, look at this self-hate, okay? Look at this self-hate. And he was upset, and the sister, that she was with somebody of their culture, from the dad's culture, Samoa, or whatever they call it. And the sister, Kalini, she gets on my goddamn nerves. How are you this upset over somebody that ain't with you? Okay? I get it. We feel a little bit hurt when our people hurt or whatever. But if your sister is telling you, well, what had happened was for real, we was on a break, so he technically didn't cheat on me or whatever. And you can't get upset that this man has not been in that boy's life for the past few months because he's been over in a whole nother ass country. And it's not that easy just to pick up and come over here, okay? You ain't had to be the daddy to that child, okay? That ain't your responsibility. You chose to do that. So be mad at yourself. I think she jealous because ain't nobody up there fucking around with her. That's all I feel about that. And Asuelo, he is a little bit immature, but when he said he ain't want to use condoms because that means that you a slut person. I said, Asuelo, you can go back. You can go back. Go back, because you got the game fucked up, okay? That's not how it works over here. But, moving on from that, Lita and Eric. I can already tell that by the time I catch up, because I've already seen some shit online saying that Lita and Eric has filed a restraining order or something against his daughter Tasha, and then they in turn filed a restraining order or whatever against them. Bitch, she got me fucked up. I understand that this is the whole clashing of the cultures. Eric, you're wrong as shit, okay? You're wrong as shit for bringing that lady over there into that type of environment. You know where she comes from, okay? She's like Crazy Rich Asian, okay? She comes from money, all right, over there in Indonesia, okay? And you bring her to this little shit and thinking that she was gonna be cool with it. And I'm not saying that girl, well, on the live show, the daughter said that she didn't do all that fucked up shit to the apartment, but okay. Um, because she really wasn't here for him bringing her over there because she was trying to kick her out. And when old girl gonna tell her, bitch, you gonna have to get out right now. I said, bitch, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Okay, and I can see that he pussy whipped already, and he's gonna side with her with everything when it comes to his daughter. And I understand that she's a grown ass woman, but you fucked up. Your kids, it's the way that she speaks to her is just fucked up. And I just really not here for it. And the sister is just irritating as hell too. I wanted them all to go back to Indonesia. It was just a lot. Like I'm more so upset with Eric in the way that he's having this whole thing. And if I'm gonna be talking to somebody and they're from another country or whatever, I don't care what status they're in, but bitch, I am not about to bring them into something that I can barely afford myself. All right. I'm not about to bring them to a fucked up place. I'm not about to have them sleeping on a twin size bed, sitting on a fucking air mattress couch, an air couch. Bitch, I ain't never seen no shit like that. I said, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Girl, it's a goddamn mess. It's a goddamn mess, all right? I'm going to give y'all an update when I finally catch all the way up, and y'all going to see how I feel. Bitch, I already know, because I've been seeing stuff, and people was like, just wait, because it get worse. It get worse. I'm bracing myself, bitch, okay? If y'all ain't watching 90 Day Fiancé, y'all should watch that shit, because, bitch, it's just like Love After Lockup. You're going to be pissed, and no. Love After Lockup is hilarious, but it's fucked up at the same time. 90 Day Fiance is good as shit, but it will have your blood boiling, okay? It really would. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this video. I gave y'all a long enough video for the weekend. I gave it to y'all a day early than I usually do. I will see you back tomorrow for the Married to Medicine reunion part 1, and also Love After Lockup season 3 review. I hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys be safe. And yes, I will see you guys later. Peace.